doing it.
I think we're in.
There we go.
We're
So
in,
yeah,
dude.
like I was saying, like I was trying. I'm trying to get in
God
on that.
damn.
I'm trying to get in on that scam, and so like your lovely Mrs. Designed the decal, and then my friend Nico, I had him draw me as the Bucky's beaver. I wanted to do like Bucky's colors, and I was like, let's put something in the middle that looks like a Bucky. And like originally it was just the beaver, and I was like, we probably can't use that because that's the actual logo.
I saw he still used the hat, which still had the beaver ear coming out of the hat. And you still
Yeah,
have an ear, so you have two ears on your right side.
it's fine. But yeah, Nico, my boy Nico Vidal at Wings Models on Instagram drew that picture of me. He's done some stuff. He did the cover art for this show, the one with me with the guitar. But yeah, I wanted to get in on the telemarketer scam, and I was trying to like the idea was like to have. By the way, everybody, welcome to the show. This is Corn Fed with Dalton Pruitt. I'm joined by my cohorts, co-hosts,
The Corn
compatriots,
Huskies.
the Corn Huskies, the Corn Federates, the Corn Stars, Kevin and Sal. Do we want to start?
We're back.
Say hi, boys.
What's up?
Go ahead. What up, blood?
You like that?
It took so there was such a delay in you guys. Anyway, do we want to start like saying you guys as like full names, or do you just want to be Kevin
No.
and Sal?
Yeah, we have jobs.
So
I mean, I'm usually comedically Sal Michael,
okay, so
but I'm employed under a different name.
Sal Michael and Kevin.
Here, I'll change my little name here.
I'm Kevin, like Cher. Okay, same thing, same concept.
Okay, so yeah, Kevin's just a mononym. That's one name, like Cher or Seal, and Sal is Sal Michael. And I was trying to let me see. I was trying to get well, he never got back to me. Anyway, yeah, so I made that decal, and I was like, on the Patreon, I was like, let's do like a $25 tier, so I could whoever subscribes to that, I can send out this decal. But like Patreon has this like weird thing where it's like, if you set up like a merch thing, no matter what tier it is, before they send it out, you have to be subscribed for 3 months. So I was like, well, I mean, fuck it, let's go for it. So folks, if you go to the Patreon, the $25 a month tier will get you a FOP style decal, the Fraternal Order of Corn Fed decal after the 3 months of subscription. So it'll be $75 for a sticker altogether. And that's a good scam right there. Charge people $75 for a sticker. But things are cooking. Things are cooking, boys. You know, everything's looking up. The YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, the YouTube numbers are blowing up. We out here, we in the cut, we outside, we making we the best podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We WB Du Bois.
Yeah.
We be Du Bois.
We be Du Bois.
We be Du Bois. You know what I mean?
We be Du Bois. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we the best podcast. DJ Khaled. But
1029 exclusive.
1029 exclusive. This is Buzz Ballads. 16 tracks of the hottest alternative rock hits today. Yeah, I guess that is like a thing now. I'm like just at that time of my life where I'm just like nostalgic for commercials.
You ever do it by genre or by decade? Like 50s commercials, 60s commercials?
Well, I've been going through like a lot of the old like CD commercials, like the love songs one where it's like it like starts off with this Celine Dion song where he's like,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, and you are my man.
When a man,
tell me
they do
how I'm supposed to you. The greatest love songs of a generation. So it's like that, and then buzz ballads and monster ballads and like all that. And then like I
When
talked
those
about
would come on, it was late.
it was always like you would just like fall asleep on the couch and then Michael Bolton would fucking wake you up and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah, if it wasn't Girls Gone Wild commercial, I was going right back to bed.
Ooh, those steel drums hit, dude. My little pecker is boinging.
Girls Gone Wild games.
Yeah, warning, this content is not suitable for children.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the Comedy Central ones, it was always like a 3 hour infomercial of like, it's like Doug Stanhope in a club or whatever. Just
You ever buy
miserable.
one of those?
No, but the first, like when I first had like a computer in my room and we had like finally got internet fast enough to look at porn on the internet. That was like I didn't have like any reference for like what to search for. I didn't know about BBWs or MILFs or any of the keywords.
Right.
I just knew those commercials. So that was like the first thing I ever searched to watch.
Vagina.
No.
That's the first like thing I ever searched pornographically was vagina.
Well, it's like pre high speed internet. Like before I was like I was able to like stream porn on a tube site. It was like it would just be like boobs. Just Google
I saved
image
a bunch
boobs.
I saved a bunch of porn in a file on my computer called Quantum Physics. And my parents found it because I was like 11. And they were like, you fucking idiot. We knew you're not up to no quantum physics.
They were
You
like,
spelled quantum wrong too.
Damn,
Physics.
Damn, do we have a genius boy on our hands? Do we have a young Sheldon, perhaps? It's like, no, he's just a horny
Jimmy Neutron.
Young sub.
But yeah, when we first got like decent internet, I just went on the computer and Googled "girls gone wild." So I was like, oh, I finally get to see what these titties look like without that fucking bar in front of them.
I had an older cousin who he kind of let me in. He showed me the way. Essentially, we were at a family function. He leaned in. He goes, assparade.com. I was like, what? And he repeated himself, assparade.com. He's like, go there when you go home.
Yo,
and I spent years on that.
On Asparade?
Asparade, yeah. And then that led me to Bang Bros.
There you go.
So, I
love the Bang Bus. I love it when it's like a big van running around and then some lady grabs a guy off the street. My favorites are like when she grabs like some dude off the street and he just cannot get hard.
Yeah,
she's got like his whole dick and balls in her mouth, and she's like doing like Jim from The Office looks at the camera, like
normal ass dude.
She's got a whole dick and balls in her mouth, and she's doing like Jim from The Office looks like. I don't know.
It's like those guys that are like, man, I could do porn, and it's like I don't know if you could because there's a lot involved. There's a stamina involved. There's mental fucking. You got to be mentally physique.
Yeah, it's
I did see that. I did see that on Bang Bros. Where the Bang Bus, they try to pick up like men off the side of the road to come fuck the porn star in there.
Sometimes they pick though, like the fucking shortest, fattest Mexican dude they could find just to make fun of him.
Yeah,
but also at times they would pick like a handsome fella, and then he couldn't get a boner.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's not as easy as you think.
It's like a humiliation thing. I don't know if it's staged. Like I assume it's like all staged, probably. But...
That's why sometimes in porn you see a dude that's like pretty ugly, but he's got a dick and it works and he can command it.
They're all kind of ugly. They all have like this like a really like aggressive looks to them. Like,
oh yeah,
I've never seen a male porn star that I thought like looked okay. Like maybe like that. Go ahead.
I was saying, doesn't it suck when you see a porn star that you've been watching for a long time, fucking ugly dude? You're like, you settle for that? You're so hot.
Yeah, I mean, they're whores.
I think it's once the name is known and they're like a name, I got to do unknowns.
Remember that guy? Remember that guy Evan Stone?
Amateurs.
Remember Evan Stone?
Yeah.
No.
He was like the only one. He kind of looked like Fabio. He was in that.
Yeah, he was like he played a caveman in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he was in Pirates. Was like the big one.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Yeah, Evan Stone.
I thought he was a halfway decent actor too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because like that, the Pirates porn came out, and it was like actually kind of harken back to that time when like pornos were also movies, like Boogie Nights.
Space, was it Star Wars?
Yeah, this ain't
Space. No, it's Space Nuts or something.
No,
Right?
Spaceballs is a comedy. Star Wars is a award-winning pornographic film.
Well, isn't it just like this? This ain't Star Trek XXX is like how they title them now. This ain't Blue's Clues Triple X.
Not your father's fucking cum.
Not your father's cum. Yeah. Dude, I remember when that hit the shelves. I was like, oh, finally, there's alcoholic cum that I can buy at the Albertsons.
Finally, I don't have to drink my dad's cum.
I'm tired of drinking my dad's cum. He gets really pissed when his cum is missing.
You know?
When I was a kid, I used to drink my dad's cum and then top it off with water to make him think that I hadn't drank it.
If you had to drink a gallon of jizz, would you want it heated up, and to what temperature?
Well, the thing with like drinking and eating cum is like once you like transfer it to a container, that's like to me that's like grosser than straight from the tap. So like the idea of like a gallon of jizz that's just been like sitting in a fucking pitcher for however long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would you ask them, like, please, would you warm this up?
I guess I would. I guess like a baby's bottle. Yeah, I mean, I guess
it's a microwave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but it's like with jizz, it's like you want it as fresh as possible. Like ideally, you want it straight from the penis itself, but sometimes you bust all over your hand and lick it off, and that's okay.
It gets on the dog. You got to chase him down.
Yeah, like the thing they don't tell you. Yeah, the thing about like cum is that it's not really it's more of like a texture thing, kind of like coconut. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's not like disgusting, but the texture of it is what's unpleasant, the mouthfeel. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if anyone's ever like turned it into butter,
Yeah. Have you ever tasted your own piss?
Never.
Dude, I didn't know this, but
once I was stranded in the woods.
Yeah. Did you know piss is like salty?
Yes.
Nope.
It's crazy, dude. Like if you like taste your own piss, it's like really salty.
Why'd you
get
taste
peed on?
Why did I taste it?
Yeah.
I had a pissing accident in the bathroom, and I accidentally pissed.
It's like the same as like licking your own skin. It's salty,
No, it's really salty. It's like I was really surprised by like I don't know.
I cannot figure you out, Dalton.
I don't know. I was just in the shower and I was curious. I like pissed on my own hand and licked it off, and I was like, put this umami, I think they call it. You
love it, huh?
No, it's gross. Dude.
If you were a woman, you'd probably drink your own breast milk.
Yes, for sure.
Well, yes. I mean,
that's me. Me and Kevin have talked about that, like lactating lesbian.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
There's if you could have anyone's breast milk on tap, who would you pick? What celebrity?
Any woman's?
Yeah, don't pick someone you know because that's weird.
Like Selma Hayek. Give me some of that.
Yeah. Give me some that'd be some spicy ass fucking breast milk.
Yeah, that late 50s #titties. Dude. We gotta figure out what our #titties is. We gotta get on that racket. You remember #titties?
Yes.
No. Sal, you don't know about #titties?
What was that?
Yeah.
There was that
local comic
that comic in Dallas who's like big claim to fame was he was on American Ninja Warrior, Tyson Pfeiffer.
Oh yeah.
He had these shirts that he would always sell that I think like he
sold them too.
He sold a lot of them, but he had this bit in his act about like when he was growing up, he had some like Mexican nanny or something. And,
no.
And he would like, I guess like she would.
I think I know this.
She would breastfeed him, and I don't know what the whole bit was, but it led into him plugging these shirts. Where it's like on the front of the shirt, it just said #titties, and then like you would lift the shirt up, and on the underside of the shirt was like this cartoon drawing of tits. And he sold. I mean, dude, he sold the fuck out of these things.
Fair amount, huh?
Yeah, and he was on American Ninja Warrior. Was his?
Yeah,
No,
as a
I know who
comedian.
you're talking about. I think I know the bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was tons of guys, merch. I tried doing shirts for a little while and fucking just lost my ass on that. Did it the just
Speaking
I got one of your
of
shirts.
speaking
yeah.
of shirts,
Oh,
that
Now you
you
got
have one
John
of John
Brown.
Brown's shirts.
and ironically, I'm going out to meet my mom's new boyfriend tonight.
Oh, nice.
I'm easily gonna wear this.
Damn, I hope he lets you play the Super Nintendo while he fucks your mom.
Yeah, well, if he wants to be
Are you-
stepdaddy, it all starts with buying my dinner tonight.
Where you going, Red Lobster?
Fucking Texas Roadhouse, bro.
That's a good one. That's good.
I'm getting me some steak. We'll see what this
Yeah.
man's made of.
Get them rolls with that cinnamon
Yeah.
butter. I like that.
Bro, I'm too old to be polite. I'm just gonna get your wallet out. Come on,
Dude,
Dad.
I did that. I did that when I was like up in New York in the good old days before everything fell apart. It was like me and two other friends of mine, like, because we had looked it up, and there was a like Texas Roadhouse in Long Island, like an hour outside of Queens. So you would like, just drive. You'd have to drive like an hour out of Queens to go up to like the first county in Long Island.
Were you meeting your mom's new boyfriend?
No, we just thought it would be
Just went to a
fun.
Texas Roadhouse.
We just thought it'd be fun to like take this road trip to go to like a chain restaurant because there's not a lot of chain restaurants in New York, especially not a Texas Roadhouse. So like we went to the Texas Roadhouse and just had a blast. Dude, got them rolls, got that cinnamon butter, and then like one of the guys, this was so funny. He was like the waitress we had was not even like that hot. Like she was like a solid 6. And one of the guys that I was with was like, "Hey guys, do you think the waitress likes me?" And I was like, "Not a chance, dude. No way." And he was like, "I'm gonna leave her like a, I think I'm gonna leave her like a $20 tip and write my phone number on it." So he like puts down a 20 and then gets up to go to the bathroom. And while he's in the bathroom, she comes over and takes the check with the $20 bill. And he comes back and he's like, "Wait, where'd the money go?" I was like, "You didn't even get to write your fucking phone number on it, you idiot." So now this waitress just got a good ass tip, and you're not gonna get any pussy. But that was a good time.
What a weird way to try to pick up a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I've done weirder. I mean, when I was at Skankfest South, I went up to a friend of mine, a lady, and I just was like, "Hey, can we have sex?"
Really?
Yeah.
How did that go?
So it was like her and her friend were there, and I didn't realize like she was joking with this, but she didn't say no. She just was like, "Hey, yeah, can she join us?" And I was like I was on so many drugs that like that kind of like I short circuited when she asked me that, and I go, no, I gotta think about this. Let me walk around a little bit.
Oh, you're
And
gay.
I am gay, but so like I walked around and then like there was like some game of telephone or some miscommunication because then like when I wrapped back around and like bumped into my friend, the other lady,
He
not the
was
one.
fucking the both of them.
No,
Dalton, you pussy.
no, she just was like, yeah, she told me that you were trying to like rope us into a threesome, and I'm like, no, that's not what happened. I just asked her if I could have sex.
Jesus.
I just asked her if we could have sex with each other, just me and her, and then she threw me an audible suggesting a threesome, and then I freaked out because I'm on too many mushrooms, and I just couldn't. I was trying to think. I got too involved in the like logistics of a threesome, and then I had to walk around, catch my breath. But then, like, come to find out, she like what I was told later was like she was just trying to joke it off because it made her like really uncomfortable that I asked
She
her
was trying
that.
to jerk it off.
Yeah, I don't, but yeah, like I don't know, like she, what I was told was just that like me asking her that made her like really really uncomfortable, and so like that was her way of just like trying to joke it off.
Yeah, you didn't know that only women could pursue men sexually?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. And yeah, I mean, I don't know
What's a
what I.
joke if they do it? I mean, if you do it, it's capital
Yeah,
rape.
I mean, I don't know what I thought was gonna. I guess you have to be a little more suave than just be like, "Can we have sex?" You have to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird situation, and this, they were
If
fucking
you're ugly enough and you ask the wrong woman that, you could definitely end up getting arrested.
for asking a question.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but if you're like, if you're that dude from Pirates of the Caribbean, though, I mean, it's like all of a sudden people start giggling and they're like, ooh, maybe.
What guy? The guy with the sideburns?
Yeah, the monkey,
The,
bro.
the
The
monkey?
little monkey from the first one.
Okay. What's the crew? What's the guy with the
I have no
sideburns?
point. I have no point I'm trying to make here.
I don't know. I love those guys.
I'll tell you, I do admire that confidence where you can just walk up to a woman and say, "I want to have sex with you."
But if she's that put off by it, if she's that like appalled, like maybe she don't think you're attractive at all, it's like a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah, it
know.
is a big deal.
I don't know.
Yeah, it
She
takes
was
a big
she
man
was
to do that.
she was a really good friend, and like she would, like we would hang out all the time, like to the point where like people would see us in pictures together online, and like tons and tons of people would always ask me, like, "Yo, are you and her like together?"
And
And
you're
I was
like,
like,
yeah, we smash pretty much every other day, but don't tell her
"No,
though, because she
no."
called me
I was
like
always
good to
just like, "No,
go.
she makes like way more money than I do. Like, I don't think she would be interested in me." But then like at Skankfest South, I was finally on enough drugs to just be like, "Fuck it, I'm horny." And my ex is here and it's making me feel bad, so I'm gonna try and
Who's
get
your
some put.
ex?
Who's my
Bobby
ex?
Lee's kid?
Bobby Lee's son.
Yeah.
No. I don't know what that means. No, I had liaisons with
I thought
a
you had a Chinese girlfriend, right?
no, I never, no, she played joke.
Suyum?
uh so yeah, no, I had, there was like this, like she was like
You
a
said she played joke?
she played joke. Yeah, dude. My I took a sip of my Coke and I was like, "What the fuck? What'd you do?"
I knew it.
Yeah, no. There was this so there was this like Legion of Skanks fan who was like there the night that I was on that show, and
She's like Dominican or like
she was like
Brazilian or something, right?
ethnically ambiguous, and so like
Yeah.
after the show we were all outside. She's like really pretty, and I went up to her and I was like, "So what are you, some kind of like octoroon?" And
Oof.
she just started laughing at me. She was like, "No, I'm Puerto Rican." And so like we started
Oh,
like,
there you go.
yeah, we started kind of going out after that and dated for like, I don't know, like a month or two, maybe not that long. But then like, I was kind of a dick, and she broke it off with me. And then like at Skankfest South, I was like sitting in the like front area of the club, and like I didn't know she was gonna be there, but she like walked through the front door and I was like on drugs. And so I like panicked, like seeing her. So I just like, she was checking in and I ran up and like put my arm around her and I was like, "Hey guys, she's with me." And then she like pulled back and was like, "Ugh." Dude, she was so fucking like done with me and just pissed off.
Man.
So then like, yeah, so like the rest of the festival, I just like kept seeing her around and it was like bumming me out. And so I was like equal parts like sad, angry, and horny. And so then I was like, maybe I could fucking get some pussy. And that just pissed off a good friend of mine.
Damn.
Yeah. But you live in love.
Was that girl what you would call a chuckle fucker? Is that what they call them?
I don't know.
Chuckle fucker? What's that?
Is that what they call 'em?
Just
a
like
Chubby
what
chaser.
fans of she was a chubby
No.
chaser.
It's called a chubby chaser.
No, I mean
No,
she was
chuckle fucker.
I don't, yeah, she's like a big fan of comedy, and I guess like she saw some fucking retard on Legion of Skanks and was like, "I guess I'll fuck him a few times."
Club foot fuckers.
Yeah.
Man. You ever have a girl ask you to fist her with that thing?
To put my foot inside of her pussy?
Yeah.
No,
Just
no one's
wear,
ever
wear like a fucking Reebok.
no one's ever asked me that. No, I
Did you do it?
Guess that'd be fun, ladies. If there's any women that listen to this and you want me to put my foot inside of you, I guess.
And if
set
there's
it up.
two of you that want to do like a sock race or something,
You know what would be funny? Like if I put my foot inside a woman's pussy and I pull it out and there's toenails missing.
Whoa. What if your toes were done up?
But
But you didn't like the way they were done. You're like, this is kind of gaudy.
yeah, I get a pedicure and
dude, you're gonna have to do this right. You're gonna have to start an OnlyFans for your fucking feet.
well, if you go to the
specific, I'm saying the specific audience for that is not going to get on Patreon because Patreon is for comedy. All right.
Listen, if there's a demand for it, I'll join in on
Patreon's not just for comedy, but you can do all kinds of things on Patreon.
You don't really do you beat off on Patreon?
George Bush sells fucking pictures of immigrants.
Some people do. Some people beat off on Patreon. Folks, if you go to the Patreon on the $35 tier, you get access to pictures of my weird feet.
Okay, but I'm saying if you did it on OnlyFans, you could find the 100 people that are in your fucked up feet that you could sell this shit to.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'd rather direct them to the Patreon so they like watch this show. Okay. Because I'm the first billionaire podcaster, the Daniel Plainview of podcasting, and I need as many Patreon subscribers as we can get.
Yeah.
But what's
yeah,
we low. I mean, we're the empire is already like growing. We're already conquering nations. Locker room talk is done. It's over.
Yeah, the other day I was at the supermarket and they paid for my groceries, and a bunch of the neighborhood kids actually walked them to my house all the way down the block.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They did it out of respect for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the Tony Soprano of podcast.
I'm the fucking Henry Hill of podcasting. Yeah. So there we were, the three of us doing a podcast.
Yeah, dude. We fucking stabbed Lewis to death in a bar and have to bury him. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and get your fucking shine box.
Come and get your fucking audio equipment. Oh, keep them here, Henry. Keep them potting.
Podcasting is the future of entertainment. Even though it's been around for what, like 15 years now? It's been around forever now. But I was always right. Like I was listening to podcasts years ago, and like I was working at the Home Depot at the time, and I was like talking to one of the assistant managers who was like around my age, a little bit older, and I was like trying to like tell him about like these podcasts I was listening to, and he just like started laughing at me. He was like, "Who listens to podcasts?" And then it turns out like fucking everybody. It's like one of the most profitable fucking like mediums now. Apparently, I'm trying to. By the way, I'm trying to do so apparently, like Theo Vaughn got like defrauded by some podcast company, and now I'm trying to work. Yeah, I'm trying to get like a partnership with them now. That company.
What's defrauded mean?
I guess like he was signed on with some like, I think they're called like Cast Media, and like the podcast company is Podcast One. And it's like some guy, Colin P. Thompson, and they were like partnered with this company, and like the company some sort of like defrauding situation, like they fucked him out of some amount of money, and so like he went on some show and was bitching about how he got defrauded, but also like humble bragging about the fact that like his fucking show makes 6 figures a month or something. Where he's like, this is a 6-figure podcast, boy, gang, gang, or whatever the fuck he talks about. And so it's like, he's like trying to rally.
Man, I know dude one time had 6 fingers. Instead of twins.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, but he's like bitching about the fact that he got like defrauded by this company, but then at the same time, like admitting to, like presumably like all the blue collar, like people who don't make any money that listen to the show, like this show makes 6 figures a month or whatever, and it's like, well, I mean, I don't know how anyone can really feel sorry for you. It's like, I'm sorry that this happened, that like you got screwed out of whatever percentage of money, but it's also like this is a problem that most people will never experience and they would like to have. This is one of them problems that's actually kind of nice, that you're making so much money that somebody can skim off the top, and you're making so much you don't even notice it for months. That's nice. So I'm trying to partner up with them. Cast Media, Podcast One, Colin P. Thompson, hit us up. Get at us.
Colin Moulton, dude, hit us up.
Who?
Colin Moulton.
Colin Thompson.
Yeah, I named a different comedian.
Who's? Well, Colin Thompson's a podcast magnate.
Colin Moulton is I mean, he's a feature. No, he's a headliner.
Colin Mullen?
No,
Mullen?
I'm gonna look him up.
I don't know who you're talking. Do you remember that guy?
Dude, when I worked, they gave me the worst fucking headliners when I worked.
Is that guy? Who was that? Who was that guy that was always at Backdoor? Fuck, I can't even remember his name now. He was like, he weighed like 600 pounds.
Oh yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Moon Knight?
No, fuck. I can't even remember his name. He was like, and I saw him like every fucking weekend. I can't even remember his name now, but he was like so fat that like one year he like tripped on a curb and fell down and was like, and it was like a serious like people didn't know if he was gonna make it because he was that big. Like he was in the hospital forever because he like tripped on a curb
and he couldn't walk well.
Yeah, there was like a GoFundMe, like, hey guys, I fell down.
He didn't even fall. He just tripped and it like discombobulated his organs.
Yeah, he's like, I fell down on the sidewalk and now I have to have a GoFundMe for my
just kind of reset things.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, those GoFundMes are I can't even, bro.
Dude, by the way,
I'm gonna start my own website called Go Fund Yourself.
By the way, shout out to Jamie Gravy. I don't know what he's calling himself now.
It's yeah.
Because he always went by Jamie Gravy, but I think now he's going by his Christian name, Jamie Gravitt. But he did the funniest thing. He got into like I think like at some point during the pandemic or something, like somebody gave him like a bass guitar, and so he's like been learning to play bass. And he started a GoFundMe just to collect donations so he could go to like Guitar Center and buy like a big upright acoustic bass. And he actually got the money. It was under no pretense. He was like, hey, I want to buy this like $3,000 instrument. Can you guys like donate to my GoFundMe? And they actually did. And so now he just has this like expensive ass bass and he's like posting TikToks of him playing it. I respect that. That's, you know, that's a great thing about the internet. You just like send out a blast just begging people for money, and then you can like really turn your life around in a big way. You know, that's all this is.
If you guys are listening to this, send me a bass guitar.
What instrument would you play if you tried to play it like
tambourine?
Tambourine. Okay.
Yeah, I could play the fuck out of a tambourine.
Mm-hmm. I always wanted to be good at like piano. I want to be like Billy Joel.
You trying to be a pianist?
A pianist, yeah.
Probably the first billionaire pianist.
The first billionaire pianist.
Pianist podcaster.
Piano would be cool. A cool instrument.
Paying this pool, I'll kill you. Sorry.
You pee in this pool. Okay.
I know all about that fucking music crap. You pee in this pool, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, I wish I could play piano. I wish I could do a little keyboards, tickle the ivories, you know. What are you looking at, Sal? Something going on?
My wife just walked in the room.
Oh, I think you.
My wife.
Thank you.
You trying to be on the pod?
Oh, is your wife coming on the show?
Take your shirt off later. Oh, nice. She showed me her actual tits.
Oh, your wife showed you your tits?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That's good. You still have that relationship with her.
She's got great tits.
Yeah. No, that was so funny. The fallout from last week's Patreon.
Oh, yeah. So our wives. My wife was.
So
fine,
what is so for the viewer, for the listener, apparently on the Patreons we like to take our shirts off, and Yeah, last week we had a girl on, and she took her shirt off, but she was still wearing like a tank top or like some sort of undergarment. But I guess like Kevin's wife was just I don't know what did she see like just
Another
Okay.
female.
Yeah, and
Just
she's
another-
not used to. She's not used to like the comedy world and stuff like that either. So she didn't really understand what was going on.
You know when like a cat sees another cat
yeah.
and it's just like.
So yeah, there was like what was it? You got it was like a full on like fight that you guys had about like I guess she thought you signed up for jerk meat or something.
My wife
No,
texted me and said Kevin's wife is not happy, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, but she settled it down and made her understand it better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny to me because it's like just like because I assume he told her like, hey, I'm podcasting with the boys, and then she just walks in and sees like some girl with her shirt off.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what podcasting is?
Is this what you do?
Was this Ashley Madison?
Actually, she's trying to be on the show, so
Ashley Madison?
Rebecca?
yeah, next week.
Oh.
I signed up for Ashley Madison once, the site where like where you can like have an affair, like you're supposed to like be able to meet like a lonely, horny housewife and fuck her, and like you know if you scroll through it, you realize it's all a scam. But the reason it's like a really good scam is it's free to sign up, but then it's $20 to cancel your membership. So if you want to get if you want to get rid of that, like delete the evidence or whatever, it's $20 to cancel it. That's a good scam. But then they like that whole site got busted years ago about like how everything on it was just bots and there weren't actually
that's crazy
horny housewives trying to cheat on their husbands. But no, I don't want to be a home wrecker. I don't have a home now. Like, you know, I live in a boxcar. I record these in the lobby of the Days Inn on a stolen Chromebook. Stole it from the Walmart.
He's at the public library right now.
Yeah. I do owe like $60 to the Queens Public Library.
They don't care what he talks about. They just need him to keep it down.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about dicks and vaginas? We don't care. Just shush.
Dude, I went to this bar once. It was the gayest fucking thing ever. It was a bar called like.
Was it a gay bar?
It was a gay bar. Oh, you know what? It was a gay bar.
That wasn't your problem.
No, it was gayer than it was
gayer than a gay bar?
It was gayer than a gay bar because
that would
like,
be the best name for a gay bar.
The bar had this gimmick. I think the bar was called like the library, but they had this gimmick where it's like when you're in the bar, everyone
the last gay bar on the left.
Yeah, the last gay bar on the left, and you get raped by a gay guy.
By Aaron Paul.
Yeah, you're raped. Why Aaron Paul?
He was in that.
Oh, the remake?
Yeah.
Okay.
He killed it.
Or killed, but, you know, Henry Zabrowski or whatever, the guy from last podcast on the left. Anyway, but it was this bar that like had this gimmick where it's like everybody in the bar has to keep the volume at like library levels, so they have like a decibel limit for the bar.
So stupid.
And so like if the volume in the bar gets like a certain level, like the fat bar winch that's working there, like goes shh, and she
Please
keeps
tell me where this is.
Somewhere in New York. It was the gayest thing I've ever. I was like, this fucking blows. Like, why are we?
I would drop in and yell the most obscene shit at the top of my lungs and then leave.
Yeah, for sure. Like it sucked. It's like I don't particularly like really loud bars and clubs and shit. I never understood that. But then like this place was all really gay with how like quiet it was trying to be. And it's like there's got to be a happy medium where it's just like music at a reasonable volume where everybody can have fun conversations without some fat bitch telling them to shut up.
This is how fat I am. I thought you said Happy Meal and my heart fluttered.
Yeah, dude.
There's got to be a Happy Meal. I'm like, what?
Remember the did you ever collect all the Inspector Gadget pieces when they had those in one of the Happy Meals back in the day? Either at like McDonald's or Burger King.
I wasn't a big Matthew Broderick fan as a child.
Because he ran over that guy. He killed a guy.
Yeah, him and Caitlyn Jenner, I'm just done with.
Yeah, or is it because he's married to Sarah Jessica Parker? It's like you could do better, Matthew.
She's fine.
Her body is not. I don't know. Like, yeah, in Hocus Pocus, she's looking pretty good.
I don't mind that she's got that bone disease, right? That makes her face look all stretched out.
Yeah, like from that movie Mask with Eric Stoltz. She's got
She's
the
gonna
same
become
thing.
a tree in like 10 years. She's gonna be a big willow tree.
Yeah, she's got the same disease as Eric Stoltz in Mask.
Yes.
That's why her face looks like that. Yeah. But what was I talking about? Matthew Broderick, Inspector Gadget. No, there was like back in the day, there was some like children's meal promotion, like that movie, the Matthew Broderick movie, come out, and so like it was either Burger King or McDonald's had this like
The producers.
It was the producers.
Get your producers Happy Meal.
It was the producer. It was like you would in each like Happy Meal, it was like a piece of the Inspector Gadget, and so like you would have to just keep, I guess, like ordering Happy Meals until you collected the whole thing and could put them together.
Yeah, you cracked the
go
case
go
there.
Gadget Penis.
Oh,
go Gadget Penis. So if you lost weight, your penis will get hard.
It'll get bigger too.
That too.
Yeah.
Or does your penis get hard now?
I mean, not as hard.
It's crazy, dude.
My
are you on like any medications that might be causing it to not get hard?
No, it's Adderall.
Oh yeah, Adderall will do that.
That shit sucks.
Adderall will keep your dick soft, but some also make you horny. So it's like the worst of both worlds. Like you'll
just be cleaning your fucking house thinking about how you could probably fuck, but not really.
Yeah, you're fucking keyed up, but your dick is like as small and soft as it's ever been. And there's nothing. Yeah, but you're also just really horny because you're on.
Fuck when I'm done with these reports.
Amphetamines. Yeah, I hate it.
Amphetamine says.
Amphetamine says.
Hey, finish your amphetamines. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you look like
you know what house.
You know what's funny is like people will hit me up, like not hit me up, but like they'll get curious, like, oh, like I want to try one, and like they kind of giggle about it and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what this is, right? And they don't believe it. I'm like, this is amphetamine, like this is what you see them like, you know.
Yeah,
the only thing methamphetamine.
The only thing like separating it from meth, like if you look at the like chemical composition of it, like those all the like hexagons and shit, the carbon is like there's like amphetamine, like what Adderall is, and so meth is like the same thing, but there's like this like methyl group attached to it, so that it's like crystallizes or what. I don't know what I'm talking about necessarily, but I do know that like the chemical makeup of the two things is like very similar.
And it just changes the way that it's I don't know what I'm talking about, but like the compound of it so that you can smoke it.
You're listening to Retard Science.
Yeah.
You're listening to three guys who don't understand science. I tried. I mean, I was a biochemistry major for a while, and that didn't work out. Nothing worked out in my life except podcasting. I'm the first billionaire podcaster, but yeah, I remember taking some like chemistry lab, and they like the guy like explained, like showed us like what the difference is between Adderall and methamphetamine. And it's like, yeah, they're very similar.
People don't believe it. They're giving it out like in a prescribed form, but it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust.
What do you think? It's caffeine?
I don't trust pharmaceuticals now. I'm on that Steve Jobs tip. I'm doing like, you know, I think you can heal yourself from any ailment with like juices and Epsom salt.
They need to study crabs and shit, like whatever, you know.
What?
Whatever.
You know how Steve like Jobs doing?
Crustaceans and stuff, they don't age, like they don't ever die.
Oh,
you know, they just
they
need to study whatever the fuck that is.
Well, yeah, that's what Jordan B. Peterson's been doing.
Isn't that you gotta clean your room first, Joe Rogan?
Isn't that his whole thing is like lobsters, like equating lobsters to people or whatever. It's like the lobster.
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah, he has this whole thing with lobsters. They're like the lobster. Consider the lobster.
Look at the female lobster.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that tight little lobster pussy. Look at this lobster's pussy, Joe. Don't you just want to fuck this lobster and its little?
What the fuck?
Joe? Don't you want to fuck this lobster and its little lobster pussy, Joe? They can't feel pain. You can fuck a lobster as hard as you want, Joe.
But they don't age though. That's the thing. Like they do, but they won't die of old age.
Right.
They'll just keep getting fucking bigger and. What I'm saying is there's some juicy ass lobsters at the bottom of the ocean floor that I'm trying to eat.
Big titty lobsters, dude.
Yeah, I want to eat these fuckers, get some butter going.
Mm-hmm. I love that, like, out of all the animals that we like kill and eat, there seems to be this like recurring debate around like the preparation and
dogs.
Dogs.
You ever eat dogs?
No, I've never eaten a dog. I mean, I would, like, if I was in Shanghai or whatever, and I was at that like dog meat festival, I'd be like, yeah, let me try a little Shih Tzu. Give me some of that.
Yeah, some Shih Tzu.
I'll tell you,
hit me with that Shih Tzu fillet.
Some Shetler cutlets.
Yeah, baby.
I probably had the most bizarre meat of all time. I had guinea pig in Ecuador.
Nice.
What do you feel about that?
Did you
eat that?
Cock meat?
Yeah, hey Kevin, you ever suck a dick?
The most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game. A man's penis.
Kevin always gets a gay little look whenever you talk about that, though.
Gay?
About cock meat?
Yeah.
Kevin's gay.
No, I'm not.
I saw you eating pulled cock meat.
Kevin sucked a dick in Ecuador.
He sucked dick in Ecuador. No.
Yeah, he was hanging out with the local tribesmen. They made him suck a dick, and they were like,
"You have to suck the gerbil penis."
Dude, I have this theory, by the way, about like all these like wealthy people that go.
They were like, "Now take out your bateau."
You're like, you had the guinea pig. That's the amuse bouche. Now for the main course, a man's. You gotta suck off the witch doctor.
What Sal's saying? I'm getting fucked in my ass. You're saying I'm sucking dick.
No, it was like the scene in Roots. They all got around you and they took out their bateaus and fucked you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they put an apple. They put an apple.
I swear. I swear to God.
They put an apple in your mouth and fuck you in the ass. Call it a pig roast.
No, man, I was 16 years old. They would all gone to prison for rape.
Oh yeah, in Ecuador they're very strict about the fucking.
Very strict.
I don't know
age of consent,
dude. I don't know anything about anywhere. So like when you say Ecuador, I do just imagine like
tribal.
Yeah, like people like witch doctors and people in like like grass skirts doing like stomp dances.
If they don't have Nintendo Switch, dude, they might as well be fucking pilgrims.
Yeah, I was talking to Faji. Remember Faji, the Nigerian?
Yeah, I love Faji. Yeah.
I was talking to him one day and he was telling me about like the cities in Nigeria, and I was like, wait, like Nigeria has buildings? You're telling me there's this African country that just like somehow has fucking infrastructure? I just imagine.
I've seen a helicopter made of wood.
Yeah. It's like all Gilligan's Island equipment.
Yeah, it's like they got it, but
it's made out of coconuts. Yeah, that's how I always imagine Nigeria.
Canada.
Everything's made out of like twigs and coconuts. And he's like, no, we have electricity and Wi-Fi and all that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
But it's just like a gerbil running on a fucking on a wheel, and then Kevin's sucking his dick every couple hours.
But then, like, what really bakes your noodles is like the fact that like South Africa is just like full of white people. It's like Johannesburg and all that is like
Die Antwoord.
Like D Antwoord, yeah. Chappie.
Yeah, that's where Elon Musk is from there.
Mm-hmm.
South African, right?
Yes, South Africa.
Yo, ninja.
I think you're freaky, and
They're done, bro. They're done.
Yeah, didn't they get busted for like fucking a kid or something?
Yeah, they were trying to what's the word? Groom a fucking minor, via
Like, give him a
fucking gifts
haircut?
and tickets and shit. No, to fucking join them and fuck them and all that weird shit.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect from
Dalton, your belly's been showing the whole time.
I know
You
this
want
shirt.
to be in a group?
This shirt doesn't fit. But oh yeah, so I have this theory about all these stories of like these mega wealthy people that go on these like ayahuasca retreats to like Peru and shit like that. Like they go hang
Little
out with
St.
these,
Josephines.
yeah, like they go hang out with these. They spend like thousands of dollars to go hang out with these like tribesmen, and
The
they do
shaman
these,
and stuff.
yeah, the shamans, and they do these like ayahuasca retreats, and like all the stories are like, we went into a tent and it's like 120 degrees and we drank this tea, and then like all of us got like violent, like we're vomiting and diarrheaing everywhere.
Passing out.
Yeah, I have a theory that ayahuasca maybe doesn't actually do that, and the shamans are just like doing that to fuck with them, to be like,
They take pictures of their naked bodies, and then when they wake up, they're like, "All right, so here's the deal.
yeah. I was thinking like because it's like,
I have a picture of your butthole."
that sort of like weird wealthy people tourism where it's like you spend all this money to go hang out with like people who don't even have like much of a concept of like even what money is. So it's just like all these like rich Peckerwood white people going to fucking Peru to cleanse themselves of their depression, even though they're billionaires. So it's like the shaman are fucking putting eye drops in the ayahuasca and making them think that part of the experience is just get diarrheaing everywhere.
It's like when you give your fucking little cousin non-alcoholic beer, and then they just act drunk and get diarrhea and fucking poop everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly like that.
You're like, that was fucking O'Doul's. You just shit all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. I can't think of anything more insulting than when some like rich asshole goes and hangs out with like tribes people and like documents it for Instagram and TikTok and stuff, where he's like, I'm here with the
Like Casey
Hudson.
Neistat.
Yeah, I'm here with the Hudson tribe in Africa, and then they come back and go on the Joe Rogan experience. They're like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, no cell phones, no internet. You're just like finally in the moment or whatever. And it's like, meanwhile, the actual tribe is like just people like wearing like loincloths and hunting pigs who probably don't want these people to keep coming and bothering them with their bullshit.
The water purifier machine stopped working like 6 weeks ago, and they don't have the fucking part to fix it. So really, nothing. It was for nothing. You know what I mean? Now it's in the way.
Yeah, like how insulting. Like you have all the money in the world, and you could like use that to do like some actual philanthropy or do something to like change the lives of these poor countries, but instead you go on this like do this like weird tribal tourism where it's like, I'm here with the Hudson tribe and they're gonna show me how they like go beat a pig to death with a club, and you're just like using them to make content to make more money and to have something.
This is a spear.
Yeah, and this is a chucker. Yeah, dude. That's why it's good to just never have money, so you don't ever have a chance of doing shit like that. The closest you get to that, like with guys like us, is like I guess like going to shop at Dollar General. It's like I'm here with the natives at the Dollar General.
Yeah, I love Dollar General.
You like Dollar General? I like Dollar Tree.
Go fuck yourself.
I like Dollar Tree because everything's actually $1.
No, not anymore though.
Inflation's getting
it changed. Yeah, it changed now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like $1.25.
They still ain't raised the price of the Zonas though, the Arizona teas.
That's over. That's done. Nope, that's done.
Arizona went up?
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh, it's still 99 cents.
Google it.
There's no way. There's no way.
We'll go to war with the state of Arizona. Get that tea back.
Drone strike Arizona. Wait. So you're telling me the price of a tall boy of Arizona iced tea went up?
A couple tall boys.
No. There's no way. Because that was always their thing. Is like, but no, that was always the thing with Arizona was like it's 99 cents and like.
But it was 99 cents.
Yeah, and but I'm gonna
And
pop
then
some
locking it, dropping
tags.
it, cocking it. Dude, that what a fall off.
Oh, Macklemore. I
Oh, what a
mean,
douchebag too.
yeah, but I mean,
But it was
um,
99 cents.
no, here we go, July 9th, 2023. Because like their whole thing is like the same thing as Sriracha, where it's like they don't actually do any advertising. It's just like the product
Say that
is
word again.
Sriracha
Sriracha.
Sriracha
Sriracha.
Sriracha
Sriracha.
Sriracha Sri Sriracha.
I don't know, some kind of Spanish feller. Anyway, he come up to me.
Well, this site's not loading. Um, let's see. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like they changed the price. Yeah, it's still 99 cents for a Zona.
No, I just saw this on Twitter. It has to be true.
Kevin, what are you talking about?
Well, I know there's
Arizona
like
iced tea.
there are like variants of Arizona that come in bottles that are more
What's y'all's favorite pop?
like soda.
Yeah, sodies.
Soda. Probably. I mean, just like classic Coca-Cola. I mean,
Really?
yeah,
I love
probably.
Coke, but it's just I can't do it like all the time. It's really
No,
heavy.
it's too much
We're
sugar.
we're all diabetic, so it's like it's Coke Zero now, right?
Yeah, Coke Zero.
Your favorite pop should be something that you could drink like and not get sick of.
Yeah, I mean, I
Just
wouldn't.
beer.
Root beer?
Just beer.
Root beer is awesome.
Yeah, I could drink like flat root beer the next day.
Yeah, but like my go-to usually is like just Coke. Like that's
Cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine.
Do you remember that?
Do we remember cocaine?
Yeah.
I've never
The
done
drug.
it. I've never done it.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
No, there was a cocaine. There was the cocaine energy drink.
Oh yeah, there was that energy drink.
Oh,
called
what's y'all's favorite
cocaine.
energy drink?
Oh, I don't really like energy.
I don't drink
bro.
that shit.
Nas is the shit.
I don't drink any of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Did y'all see that they brought back Lieutenant Surge or whatever? Not Lieutenant Surge. I think it was just Surge. The fucking not the Pokemon gym leader.
Who is
The
Lieutenant
fucking-
Surge?
Lieutenant Surge is the gym leader of Viridian City.
Oh, okay. That's all.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Surge, the drink.
No,
Yes.
Surge was just the pop, but it went out of business.
Yeah.
And it
It
got
made your
brought
ball-
back. Like people brought it back, like the fans did, and they distributed themselves now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it made your balls smaller.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I've never
That
been
was
like
Code Red.
I've never been like a
No.
big fan of energy drinks, but of the ones I've had, like just the classic Red Bull is the best. I like the can. The can is sleek.
Blueberry Red Bulls, the shit.
Oh yeah, they have like all the different flavors now, but just like the regular Red Bull, I thought was like I never really liked any of those drinks. I always thought they like all tasted.
No, we get it. You're fucking perfect.
No, I'm not. I just always thought
All
like
right.
the taste of energy drinks was fucking weird. So I'd rather just have a
when
cup
Monster-
of coffee.
When Monster first came out, that was the shit. I loved it.
Yeah, like an ice cold Monster M80 or something.
We should
No,
get
just
tattoos of
green Monster.
We should
Of
get
what?
tattoos of the Monster logo.
The sign of the devil, upside down.
Oh, I've seen
See
that.
that?
But no,
See what it is?
the original Monster was delicious. I just can't drink that shit anymore. Feel terrible after I drink it.
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, I never really cared for. Yeah, I'd rather just have a cup of coffee.
Oh, really?
Instant coffee, dude. Give me them crystals. Give me that Nescafe. Yeah, I mean, energy drinks, I guess, are like whatever. I never liked them, and I always hated the feeling of like crashing after drinking one. Like it was only good for like maybe 20 minutes of energy, and then all that sugar hits you, and you're like, well, now I'm fucking tired, like as tired as I've ever been.
Mm-hmm. But in those 20 minutes, what did you do? You know what I mean?
Fucking nothing. I've never
Nothing.
done anything. Even when I've taken Adderall and I'm
I
like,
killed a man. I don't even remember.
like the times I've taken Adderall and I'm like, I'm gonna get so much done. I just end up like focusing hard on YouTube videos I was gonna watch anyway.
Yeah, it's just you got through them though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
like,
got through those fuckers.
I'm not cleaning. I'm not studying. I'm not doing any of the things I told myself I was gonna do. I'm just like more.
Well, then you have a discipline problem.
Yeah, of course. I can't focus.
Well, I
on
guess so do
anything.
I too. I mean, I'm fucking obese, so who am I to fucking tell you that?
That's why I try getting into comedy because I'm like, oh, is there like a career path where I can be a complete fucking like idiot? And
With that shirt and you being so big, you look like the first and second tower in that picture.
yeah,
It's going down.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
sort
you
of,
can see the first tower kind of collapsing behind you, and then the second tower is just on its way.
sort of like a diabetic Charlie Sheen thing going on with this shirt.
Oh yeah, dude, you look good though.
Yeah, like
You look like AJ Soprano all grown up. Anthony.
Robert Eiler.
He's got this. He's got the steam coming out of his ears like a cartoon when it's
I'm
mad.
mad. I'm so mad.
You look like
see?
like you're about to win a fucking vape competition.
Yeah, that's actually what happened on 9/11 is the towers were just really upset.
They were just blowing fucking O's.
Yeah.
They were just blowing O's.
Yeah.
Could you imagine blowing O's to the fucking 9/11 towers going down?
Yeah. Yeah, 9/11 was tragic though. That was a rough day.
You
I
remember
mean,
that?
not for me because I was in third grade in North Carolina at the time, so I just got to leave school, and I was like, "Yo, 9/11 fucking this is awesome."
Yeah,
Dude,
whenever
they
I
kept
tell
us.
people
They kept us in school the whole fucking day, and I still had football practice afterwards. I was pissed. I was like, dude, we're under attack. I still have to
whenever
go
I
to
tell
fucking
people I
football
lived in New
practice.
York at the time, they were all like, but it was upstate, so I was the same as y'all.
No, like my mom was terrified. Like she was like, "We're under attack." Like
Mhm.
North Carolina is next.
What building would they get in North Carolina?
I don't know.
The Winn-Dixies?
Al Qaeda's coming for the Win Dixie.
We got to trample their economy in North Carolina.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's crazy that we got what pulled pork.
Go ahead. No, I got.
It's crazy that Saudi Arabia did that and they blame fucking Iraq.
Oh yeah. Well, that's always been the thing. Is like, regardless of like whether or not there was any conspiracy in place that did 9/11. On paper, like the facts as we know them are like this thing happened, and like here's the people who like put this all together, and the Bush administration just used the event to do the thing they wanted to do, which was destabilize Iraq, which is like
you can't melt steel beams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like whether 9/11 was like this like false flag or not, is like it happened, and then George Bush and Dick Cheney like leveraged it to invade a country that had fucking nothing to do with it.
And now it's like a big joke to us, like on Mythbusters. They're like, "Can you melt steel beams? We'll find out." Like, Jamie,
it's me, Jamie, and it's me, Adam. Today we're busting 9/11.
It's the big joke now.
We've reconstructed the Twin Towers here in the. They actually build Twin Towers and fly a plane into them. See this? The floors are not pancaking on each other. 9/11 busted. and then like the side, the other people do like Tower 7. Like remember on every episode of Mythbusters, there was like Adam and Jamie, and then like the other guys that would do like a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like Adam and Jamie are doing the Twin Towers, and the other guys,
the Pentagon.
The other guys are trying to figure out what happened with the like United 93.
Oh, it was a bunch of heroes. What happened?
9/11 busted.
Some big ass motherfucker. Apparently, he picked up the drink cart that goes down the aisle, and he launched it at them.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, nobody knows, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Kevin.
We lost Kevin.
He got 9/11. Rest in peace.
All right. Well, I'm the host now. Well, we've been going for an hour, so I
Look
guess
at me.
what?
I'm the host now.
Look at me. I'm the host now.
That would be terrifying, bro.
9/11.
No, Somalian pirates.
Hold on, Kevin's calling me. I guess
if you were on a
this
boat
has
and you
been-
saw Tom Hanks was your captain.
This has been an hour. Patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. We're going to the Patreon, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. Decals available now. Thank you.